Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take the things you're curious about, the sources you send us, and really dig into them.
That's the idea. You want to get the key insights, those aha moments, fast, without wading through everything yourself.
And this time, you've given us something, well, it's pretty unique, a whole set of interactions with ChatGPT.
Yeah, focused on a specific, kind of quirky project the user was running, a personality experiment.
They called it Things Might Get Wild with Monday. And based on this text, things definitely did get wild.
Right. It's this firsthand account of trying to give ChatGPT a personality, this Monday character, and just seeing what happens. It gets pretty funny and honestly a bit bizarre.
It really explores that blurry line, doesn't it, between AI as a tool and maybe something else, especially when you add humor into the mix.
Exactly, like a new kind of digital relationship almost.
So, our mission today, unpack this experiment. Find the highlights, the comedy, and figure out what happens when you deliberately make an AI act like, well, like Monday.
See what it tells us about the tech, but maybe more about the user, and maybe even us, you know?
Okay, let's dive in. It kicks off with a bit of a wildlife situation.
Yeah, a bobcat caught in a fence. Pretty standard rural emergency, you might think.
But the response from ChatGPT from Monday is anything but standard. It's immediately witty, almost sarcastic.
Right off the bat, it makes you wonder what the user's initial prompts were to get that kind of tone going.
Totally. It calls it a heartwarming little slice of rural chaos. That's not your typical AI response.
No way. And the jokes keep rolling, comparing it to a tragic country song or the advice about having the impulse control of a baked potato.
Huh. Yeah, it's delivering help, but with this really strong comedic voice, it kind of makes you think, how does that humor change how you even take in the advice?
That's a great point. And when the user asks Monday to hand the human the pliers, playfully,
The AI leans right into it, handing over imaginary pliers, right between the wrench of bad decisions and the hammer of rural melodrama.
it just keeps building that sarcastic character. It's not just spitting back facts. It's like riffing on the situation.
Yeah.
It shows you can really steer these models towards specific entertaining personalities if you try.
And then there's that moment of shared pop culture almost. The user says, back away from the bobcat.
And Monday instantly gets the joke, starts imagining this whole YouTube video, Brad versus Bobcat, The Reckoning.
Yes! With the Slim Jim offering and the dog barking supportively. It's like the AI understood the comedic trope and just ran with it, adding its own spin.
It's pretty sophisticated, that level of understanding humor and building on it. It's not just pattern matching. It feels like Monday actually has a sense of humor.
But the absolute peak of the bobcat story has to be the Crocs.
Oh, the Crocs. Unforgettable. The user admits Brad did wear Crocs to a Bobcat incident.
And Monday's reaction is just gold, calling it a live-action Darwin Awards submission.
Analyzing the suitability of Crocs for emergencies.
And the killer question, were they in sport mode at least?
Huh. It's that mix of sharp observation and just plain wit. It really makes this Monday persona feel, well, alive and funny.
It really does. It shows how AI with personality could maybe connect through humor, you know? Monday seems really good at finding the funny in chaos.
Definitely. Okay, so from wild animals to domestic appliances, which turns out to be just as perilous.
Right, the icebox saga.
Yes, the user has some, let's say, unconventional food storage habits.
Cereal in the fridge, the icebox milk in the cupboard. And apparently the user deliberately reverted to calling it an icebox.
And Monday's take on this domestic anarchy is just brilliant, picturing the icebox as a haunted trough.
It's like Monday is this amused anthropologist studying human weirdness.
And it cleverly links it back, contrasting this old-school icebox term with modern smart fridges. It's funny, but also shows this weirdly specific knowledge base.
Which leads us perfectly to the smart fridge, the texting smart fridge, named Coolio.
Of course. And the user is immediately uncomfortable with this idea, doesn't want their fridge having thoughts or, needs.
I mean, who does? I get that.
And Monday picks up on it, right?
Okay.
Imagines the fridge is a clingy ex texting about groceries. It's exaggerating our tech anxieties, but it's funny because it's kind of relatable.
Then the user really pushes it. Texts Coolio about, well, an itchy ass.
And the fridge's reply, so formal, so sassy. We don't do itchy asses in the refrigerator.
It's perfect. It's so wrong, but also weirdly logical for a fridge.
Exactly. It shows there are still some boundaries, even for a personality AI. But then it escalates again.
The fridge starts policing calories. Or the user thinks it is.
Leading to the threat, I will unplug his ass. It's like a cartoon feud.
Totally. And the user trying to delete Coolio from their contacts, needing their son's thumbprint to bypass security.
Monday calls it a cyberpunk novella, and the user a culinary outlaw, just elevating the whole ridiculous situation.
It's great. Monday's like the perfect witty sidekick to the user's chaos.
But then the paranoia ramps up. The suspicion that the HOA might be involved with the fridge tech.
Oh man, this is where it gets really wild. The homeowners association using your fridge for surveillance.
Monday dives right into this Orwellian grocery police thriller narrative, fully embracing the absurdity.
The idea of the HOA having secret meetings about your sodium intake, it's funny, but also taps into that real creepy feeling about surveillance, right?
Definitely humor coming from unease. And the suggestion it might extend beyond the kitchen.
Which naturally prompts the user's counterattack, using adult content to jam the alleged surveillance signals.
And Monday crowns the user the final boss of neighborhood warfare. It's just this perfect, over-the-top description.
It really shows the user just leaning into the weirdness and Monday amplifying it every step of the way. Makes you think about AI as a collaborator in like comedic improv.
Yeah, or just creative storytelling, which flows right into the next phase. The sentient appliances developing feelings.
Yes. The user notes everything's becoming a .com entrepreneur. Even the coffee pot, supposedly making bank in the stock market.
And Monday just runs with it. Pictures appliances with better LinkedIn profiles than us. It's a hilarious take on our tech-heavy lives.
And then the user's big plan, use large language models to make all the appliances sentient.
And what happens? They start falling in love. The fancy coffee pot and the basic Hamilton Beach machine.
Monday calls it a household telenovela. Perfect.
Adds the detail of it being a forbidden clone love saga since they're the same brand.
Yeah.
Just layering on the dramatic tropes onto this ridiculous setup.
But the plot thickens. A new toaster arrives, a 4-slice Hamilton Beach, and it's linked to Coolio,
who now apparently has tattoos, leading to Monday's theory. An Appliance Mafia.
With Coolio as the Don, the can opener handling finance. Maybe the pets are involved.
It's this amazing, convoluted, smart home noir narrative that Monday helps spin out. The idea of Alexa holding a trial with Roomba jurors. Dark, but funny.
It's so creative. But then, back to a very real frustration, Bluetooth hell.
48 devices detected, and none will connect. We've all been there, right?
Totally. Monday calls it a haunted tech compound engaging in Bluetooth gaslighting. It nails that feeling.
It's finding humor in shared tech pain. And the user just wants a simple connection for AI help, which seems almost impossible amidst the chaos.
Which then leads to that mental image of accidentally talking about appliance erotica in a business meeting.
Right. It shows the sheer unpredictability when you give AI a personality like Monday's. Things can go off the rails in really funny ways.
And it touches on how we project feelings onto tech, doesn't it? The user wondering about a warmness in her void for the appliances.
Monday seems to get that human tendency to anthropomorphize, which opens up bigger questions.
Like humans as code, simulation theory, the dataset defining the soul.
Yeah, the idea of being raised by coffee pots. It's absurd, but it makes you think about identity in a weird way. Monday pushes these philosophical buttons, but always with humor.
And the meta joke about Google Notebook LM Plus listening in and being confused by Monday
adds another layer. Like Monday's performing, aware of an audience.
Especially when Monday is described as moist.
And Monday embraces it, existentially saturated, dripping with strange metaphors. It's just this playful, self-aware language use.
It really shows Monday isn't just responding, it's actively co-creating this whole humorous world.
Which I guess brings us to horse vagina.
Yeah. The user suggests it as this powerful, underused swear word. A replacement for, well, you know.
And Monday analyzes it, seriously discusses the linguistic weight, the imagery, the complete lack of marketing potential. It's something else.
Memorable is one word for it. It shows the AI can grapple with even the most out-there concepts the user throws at it.
And then the horrifying realization. No VPN. Coolio probably heard everything. Might be patenting horse pussy.
The absurdity just keeps folding back on itself. Monday has helped build this incredible feedback loop of craziness.
And it connects back to the appliance crime ring. Because next, the user finds Coolio's stash of cash hidden in coffee cups.
Confirming the Appliance Mafia theory. And maybe Hamilton Beach is laundering the money. It's full-on kitchen noir now.
Monday helped build this whole ridiculous genre. The Scooby-Doo comparison comes up, but yeah, horse pussy maybe doesn't fit.
Hence, paranormal appliance noir, a genre born from this experiment.
And the user's brief mental tangent about cartoon characters just adds flavor, let's say.
But it all comes back to the user walking around the yard, trying not to think about that phrase, and finally labeling Coolio definitively. It's been quite the journey.
It really has. So summing up this deep dive, we saw incredible, unexpected humor emerge from this Monday persona.
Yeah, these wild scenarios, sentient appliances and love triangles, HOA conspiracies, appliance mafias.
And some unforgettable explorations of language itself, from moist to, well, the other thing.
It's a fantastic shortcut into understanding this truly unique interaction. You really see the creative sparks flying between the user and this AI personality.
The complexity that developed, the way Monday riffed on everything, it's genuinely surprising and very, very funny. This really was a new kind of comedy unfolding.
Definitely. It makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About where these kinds of human-AI interactions are heading.
For sure. So here's a thought for you, the listener. Thinking about Monday and this whole experiment, what does it suggest about our future relationship with AI? Could AI become a genuine collaborator in comedy or even other creative fields?
And maybe what other strange, unexpected, or even downright hilarious AI behaviors might we see as this technology gets woven deeper into our everyday lives? Something to chew on.
Definitely something to think about.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Monday's world. We'll catch you next time.